Peace, love, and light, Sagittarius-Capricorn Cusp Collective. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses Tarot for your Pisces season love reading. Sagicorns, I just want to thank you so much for all of your love, all of your likes, all of your shares, your subscriptions, your comments. They truly do mean the world to me, and I'm so grateful that you positively engage my channel and have found a home here in this community. So continue to let me know what resonates with you in the comments, right? Share your stories, because you never know, it might help someone else, okay, when they come across it or when they read it. But I thank you so much, and I love you so, so much for being here and connecting with me in this moment in time. Welcome all of the new subscribers. If you're new to being a cusper, go ahead and check the description box below. I got some information in there for you about this particular cusp, the cusp of prophecy, okay? It details what planets are involved, what personality aspects are at play, and what dynamics need to be balanced in order to find some sort of peace and stability within this dynamic, okay? So it's pretty cool information as well. If you would like a private reading with me, go ahead and also check the description box for my email, cuspofrosestarot@gmail.com, to book a reading. We can talk about prices, the readings that I offer, and move from there. I also have the information as far as like payment and or donations if that is in your spirit to do, okay? So a lot of information there. I'm excited to do your reading, Sagicorns. I'm feeling in your energy for a little bit. A lot I feel is going on for you in Pisces season. So we'll be doing a different type of spread, okay, that's going to be a little bit more inclusive and also help you better navigate your own intuition when it comes to like, well, am I more in my Sagittarius energy or my Capricorn energy? And I'll talk about that a little bit later. But for those who are new, I do start off every reading with a quick prayer. This is an opportunity for you to ground your energy to better receive the messages that I'm delivering, and then for me to ground my energy to better receive the messages for you, okay? And it also helps better connect me with you guys and anyone who will be coming across this video, and to just kind of bring in some good positive energy at the beginning, right? So that it can kind of transfer through the message. Let me see, was there anything else? No, I think that's all of my updates. I will have a bonus reading out for you within the next couple of days, okay? So look out for that. Keep in mind that, time is fluid, or time is an illusion, and energy is fluid, right? So it could relate to this reading, it could not. We'll see at that moment in time, but be on the lookout for that, okay? That is coming your way within the next couple of days. Let's go ahead and hop into the prayer, and then we'll talk about your energy and the new spread and get to the reading, all right? And I'm going to try to keep this reading at the very, very most under 40 minutes, hopefully around 30 minutes, okay? Just for my own sanity and trying to get these uploaded. It takes forever. So I'm going to try to cut that down, and maybe it'll be a little bit easier to digest as well for you guys, okay? So let's go ahead and start. If you have any affirmations, prayers, mantras, meditations that you like to do to connect with your higher self and or your spiritual team, your divine source, go ahead and do so now while I pray, okay? Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own divine ancestral council, and all archangels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the collective as a whole, especially the Sagittarius-Capricorn Cusp Collective for this particular reading. Thank you for allowing us to connect in this moment in time, and thank you for allowing me to be a clear channel and a pure vessel to receive the most important messages of healing, love, truth, and light for the overall personal development, growth, ascension, and prosperity for the Sagittarius-Capricorn collective. Thank you so much for walking with us, ancestors. Thank you for covering us in your love, light, and mercy. Thank you for lifting us up every day and courage to face whatever may come with love, with joy, with grace, with happiness, and with gratitude. We're so grateful, ancestors, that you walk with us in this lifetime and beyond, and so it is. Okay. Whew. Sagicorns. What is going on? I hope you all are feeling well watching this video, and if you are not, I am wishing you a speedy recovery, especially with this pandemic virus going around. Please, guys, stay safe, okay? Take care of yourselves, take care of your neighbor, check in on your family and your friends, make sure everybody's all right, okay? And just do your part. This is a time for us to really do our part. This is not a time to be rebellious and to not believe what's going down. This is very, very real, okay? It is important that, you know, we stay as cautious as we can be to avoid the spreading or the exponential spreading of this virus, all right? Yeah, worth waiting for. It's worth waiting for. Whatever you got going on that you might be rushing off to, it's worth waiting for, okay? Worth waiting for. So again, sending love, light, healing, peace, energy out to everybody who needs it during this time, okay? Stay strong. Everybody's in this together globally, so that's kind of comforting, right? Relying that we're all trying to figure this out at the same time. And it will be okay, all right? We'll all make it through this. At least that's my prayer. Yeah, so my new spread, Sagicorns, is I'm going to be pulling a card for the Sagittarius energy. Then I will pull a card for the Capricorn energy, and then I'm going to pull a card for the balance between the two, which would be ideally where you would want to resonate if you are balanced in your own dynamics. So some of you may realize, okay, I'm more in my Sag energy, and that'll be helpful to know. Others will realize I'm more in my Cap energy. That'll be helpful to know. Others, I'm balanced. That's helpful to know. So this also includes and opens up messages for those who might be cross-watching for a Sagittarius, Capricorn, or Sagicorn, or for those who have strong Sagittarius or Capricorn in their chart, or that is the relationship dynamic between you two, Sagittarius and Capricorn. However it sees fit, it's just you can pull the messages as you feel it, okay? But what I'm kind of getting is a lot of solar plexus energy for you, Sagicorn, a lot happening in your will to create, your will to exist, your will to live, right? To just be free with that cusp of prophecy. You get a lot of downloads. You have a lot of optimism, but you're also very practical, right? Like you're very grounded in the fact that you understand that there are multiple realms. You get that energy is fluid and time is an illusion, right? But sometimes that can leave things a little muddy, and I kind of feel like you're in that mud a little bit. But cleaning it up through your solar plexus, making sure that you're keeping a very strong focus, and I feel it like it's a very strong focus on this is who I am, this is who I wish to be, or this is where I'm going with myself, with my spirit, with my evolution, right? So I'm also feeling a lot of crown chakra energy as well. Again, that's that downloading. Pisces season definitely may have been throwing you for a bit of a loop, okay, just a little bit, causing some emotional confusion or unearthing some deeply rooted emotional maybe blind spots, right, where maybe you weren't seeing that you were operating from this deep level of uncertainty when it comes to maybe your abilities or your capabilities or your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your vitality, right? Like, where are you getting your energy from? Where are you going? Where are you headed? I think that's kind of like a review, a life review you've been going through. That's just off of my empathic feels, okay? So let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say. We're going to start with the Romance Angel Oracle, calling in your soulmate. Wanted to flip out, okay? But let's see what we got. Oh, very soon. Okay. All right. Where is the Sagittarius energy for your Sagicorns for Pisces season? Express your love, okay? Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, okay? Very interesting, yeah. I think there's a need to kind of express and move forward with something here is what I'm getting, and I think that's that will, that solar plexus. Like, you're feeling this need to shine out. You're feeling this need to kind of rise out or brighten up a situation, maybe due to this pandemic virus. You might be around a lot of people who may be in a little bit of a panic, so you might find yourself expressing more love, giving more love out in this moment to kind of calm and quell the energy around you, okay? So be mindful to only pour from a full cup, okay? Not from an empty cup. Take care of yourself. But definitely, if you're feeling like, you want to make a romantic gesture, or you want to kind of share a little love, or give a little comfort, or a little peace, or, what was that? Yeah, codependency. Yeah, okay. Exactly. Be careful that this doesn't become a I'm here to save the world type of thing, where you're just like giving, and not paying attention to how depleted that you are. Okay, so take care of yourself. Those resonating stronger or more deeper with their Sagittarius energy right now for Pisces season, just take care of yourself, okay? You are a bright light, Sag. For those who are, what is that? Yep, make the effort. You are a bright light. Make the effort to take care of yourself too. That's the message, all right? Where's the Capricorn energy in this dynamic? Yep, give your relationship a try. Work on your partnership. Now, no Cappy, I know, is a stranger to hard work, so I feel like that's definitely at play. There's this energy that I'm picking up on that's like considering a relationship, considering a connection, maybe even considering a career field that you may have put energy into in the past. Or, you know, and I'm getting this sense like I don't feel like this has been long standing. I feel like this is something where maybe you were flirty or getting kind of, you know, in that early beginning stage of getting to know someone, but then life happened, something happened, pulled you away from it, or, you know, something went down where it just didn't manifest into something full or like tangible. So I feel like this is coming back around, or at least your emotions for that situation is coming back around in Pisces season. And there's a need, or you're feeling that need or that want to kind of either address the situation, or you're feeling that need to give and nurture the connection, right? Like maybe this Virgo full moon kind of shined a light on, okay, this is something that I do feel, or this is something that I do want to be a part of, or that, you know, like this is a person that I am actually interested in. Like I could see us going a little further, right? Like that type of thing, giving your relationship a chance. Because if you see, they're locked in an embrace, but her eyes are closed and not looking at him. The feminine energy is closed off a little bit to the masculine energy. This would also denote some sort of spiritual connection where you are together in spirit but not in physical form, right? So it's like these are like representation of your higher selves. Your higher selves are forever intertwined. So you may resonate with the twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart journey, but ultimately it's the feminine energy that is needing to open up their eyes, kind of face the masculine energy and work on the partnership. All right. So I think that's, yeah. And I don't think this is an energy of not really wanting to. I think there was maybe some unsure, like uncertainty, like maybe even from that beginning message that I got, like that uncertainty that maybe, do they want to work on this? Do they not want to work on this? Like where you stand. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. This is exactly what I'm getting. There's some uncertainty around where you stand in a connection, and there's a need for clarity there, but we'll dig into that a little later. Okay, and I'm going to try to keep these videos, again, I feel like I said that, maybe I didn't, but I'm going to try to keep it under 40 minutes, hopefully more around 30, but we'll see, okay? And where is the balance energy at? Deception. Okay. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Yep. Sagittarius, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Work on your partnership. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So someone in this connection could be the feminine, okay? It definitely could be the feminine, is holding back some sort of emotion or feeling or desire to express love, or the desire to re-engage in something. And it's like almost as if the feminine energy is like, you know, I'm chill, like I'm good with where we are, or, you know, nope, like, you know, like really just not feeding into it, or kind of putting on this face or putting on this mask of like, I'm good with it, I'm, you know, whatever. Like, let's say this is you in a separation, right? I'm definitely picking up divine counterpart energy here. But let's say you and your divine counterpart are separated, or you and your love interest are separated, and you may be putting on good face that, okay, like I understand we're separated and this is what it is, and I'm out here doing my best, but actually deep down there is a need and a deep desire to work on the partnership, to express romantic feelings, to do and give romantic gestures out, okay? So that's very interesting. Very, very interesting, but it definitely flows. Sorry, I had to take a sip of water. Keep my throat chakra in check. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and dig a little deeper with a little more detail with the Sun and Moon Tarot. Okay, Sagittarians. Again, thank you so much, y'all. Thank you for being a part of this family. I'm excited. So express your love, Sagittarians. First card out the gate. Oh, I just felt that in my heart chakra. Look, Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, Sagittarius. Wealth. Wanting to express that you want to build, you want to work on this partnership. You want to have that end goal. Like the goal is still there, right? That you're still on this journey with this person. I'm definitely, yeah. Forgive me for those who are not on a twin flame journey or don't identify or don't have a soulmate or aren't watching. I'm definitely picking up heavy divine counterpart energy here. I'm definitely going to try, let me do my best to try to pull out of it at least, or get other messages and look at other ways. But definitely for those who are in that type of journey spiritually, yeah, there's this need to either make a gesture that denotes and that states, hey, I still feel like there's value here. I still feel like there's value between me and you, or there's like unfinished business, or like there's still something there. And maybe this person, or this could be you, this could be from their perspective, Sagittarius too, okay? Remind you, it could be vice versa. And mind you as well that every person has both masculine and feminine energy within, okay? So don't get too caught up on the gender. Energy doesn't recognize gender, it's just energy, all right? But ultimately, someone in the connection wants to confirm that, yes, I do feel something for you. Yes, I do feel like we could have this Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is full on material wealth, right? Like having the, you got funds for your kids' college already. You're living off assets. You don't need to work. You're building this empire, and not that you don't need to work, but essentially it's like your money's working for you is what I mean. Like, that you're building that type of net, or that there's that potential there. This feels like potential. And you are recognizing, or they are recognizing, that there is value in this connection. That's what I'm getting off that Ten of Pentacles, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit. Any other messages for express your love for the Sag energy? Yeah, Princess of Cups. Needing to be receptive. So this is very interesting because it says express your love. But I take the princess, so let me backtrack a little, my apologies, my brain's moving fast. In the Sun and Moon Tarot, the page suit is both prince and princess. And ultimately, for me, and how I interpret that, is that, masculine energy is all about action, okay? So when masculine or the prince comes out, it's about the offer. It's I'm giving you this cup of love. I'm giving you this pentacle. I'm relaying this truth to you. I'm bringing this communication, or I'm bringing this passion with the wands, right? For princess, though, it's more about receiving, because feminine energy is receptive, right? Even if you look down to just the physical dynamics of a male body and a feminine body, right? The male gives, the feminine receives. So it's that type of union. It's that type of energy of being open to receiving and magnetic, right? Feminine energy is very magnetic, where masculine energy is very electric, okay? So this is definitely someone wanting to express that they are open to having this Ten of Pentacles. And I definitely feel like it's the feminine energy, right? So pulling in your Capricorn energy, where you see she's holding him. It's not like she's fully pulled away. She's there. She's present, but she's just not facing him, right? And if you even want to look at this as kind of like the sun and the moon, right? The moon is just kind of, this would be like a half moon, right? Not fully in the sun's light, only kind of showing one side of the face, which is probably why this deception came out, is that the feminine energy is not giving all of the information or sharing all of the emotions that they have with the masculine energy, okay? But yeah, this is someone realizing that they need to be open to a gesture, or need to be open to express love, or someone expressing that they are open to starting this Ten of Pentacles, starting to build something with someone, okay? What's the overall for express your love in Sagittarius energy? Wow. Magician. That's awesome. That means, that definitely confirms for me that this will manifest. this Ten of Pentacles is real and will definitely manifest so long as the feminine energy or the masculine energy remains in Princess of Cups energy, where they are open to receive and give, but more or less open to receiving emotional information, receiving those emotions of love. Because oftentimes, especially with Sagittarius energy, Sagittarians are so optimistic, and they really do have just natural luck and natural abundance in a way that's just God-given. It's not something that they have to really work hard for, but ultimately, sometimes they give so much of themselves that they don't learn how to receive love, right? That the Sagittarian is all often looked at and put in places to be to be the philosopher, or to be the bright light in the room, to be the optimist in the situation, which really is them giving their energy out, giving that lighthearted energy out. So then if there aren't around folks who can also extend that light energy, it becomes routine for them to just give, and not really be comfortable or really know how to receive. So that, I think, is the work there, but that's what's manifesting. It's like you both, I definitely get this is like a joint energy. You both want this Ten of Pentacles. They're pushing you to say very badly. But there's a need for a manifestation process, and that seems to be very key. Spirit, that's very interesting. I've never heard manifestation process. So almost like this is this is the beginning of the manifestation of the Ten of Pentacles. So long as both energies remain in this Princess of Cups, or the feminine energy remains in this Princess of Cups. What's actually interesting though, here in this oracle, you see the feminine energy is completely facing the masculine energy, but it's kind of like the masculine energy that's a little hesitant and a little pulled back. Okay, so for those who are more so resonating with their Sagittarian energy dynamic, you would be in a situation where your masculine counterpart, or if you are the masculine, right, you are needing to be in this Princess of Cups energy to be receptive to this Ten of Pentacles vibration with someone who either embodies magician energy. This is also Mercury, right? So this could have been a realization that happened maybe during the retrograde, and now that we're out of the retrograde and almost done with the shadow period, it's like things are starting to swirl in the sky, things are starting to get together, you're starting to gather the elements you need to bring forth and ground this Ten of Pentacles. I'm also getting that this Ten of Pentacles and the need to be open is something that one of you, either you Sagicorn or the person you're connecting with, has requested and wished for. Magician also is about wishes for me too. It's saying I'm putting my intentions, putting that intention out there that I want to be open. I want to learn how to be open. I want to receive. I want to be able to receive a love that matches mine, that type of thing. I want to be able to receive wealth and abundance with someone else, because I think too, in Sagittarian energy, it's very, very, very easy to kind of just get used to having abundance just with yourself and in your own personal life, but then having to experience that abundance with someone else who may not resonate with the Sagittarian energy, or might not even, have that in their chart. It's a real vibration thing. Like it can kind of be like, oh, it can be a little hard to be open to, because you're like, well, I don't want anyone else to kind of get in the way of my own personal abundance if they don't understand how I manifest, right? Or if they don't understand my role as a manifester in this lifetime, okay, as a generator, which I feel most Sagittarians find themselves in that role as generators of energy, okay? But either way, it was an intention or a wish on someone's end to either express this desire for the Ten of Pentacles, or for a person to be open to the expression of the desire of the Ten of Pentacles, okay? But either way, it's manifesting. All right, let's look into your Capricorn energy. Thank you so much. Where's the Capricorn? Wow, yep. Ace of Pentacles. Work on your partnership. The divine is definitely on your side here to bring in this new seed, this new reality. This Ace of Pentacles is like a shift, a change, some sort of new connection in the 3D, in the tangible with material, okay? This is a seed. So you see sacred geometry, that's that seed of life pattern, okay? So this is the divine giving you both an opportunity to plant a new seed of life in this connection. Anything else for the Capricorn energy in this dynamic? Give your relationship a chance. Yeah. 3 of Swords, heartbreak, sorrow. And that's exactly what I think the feminine, at least in this Capricorn energy. So this is what's interesting. It's the masculine energy that needs to be a little bit open, that needs to be receptive in the Sagittarian energy. And then it's the feminine energy that needs to be open and receptive and release the sorrow, release the resistance to this new beginning in your Capricorn energy, okay? So that's very interesting, felt very noteworthy to point out. Okay, but ultimately, yes, this is you having an opportunity, Sagittarius, or them having an opportunity to release that sorrow from the past, right? So again, if you are on the twin flame journey or with a soulmate, a very deep soulmate connection or a sacred union, or a divine counterpart, okay, however you want to label it, whatever you want to call it, ultimately, there's this need to release heartbreak or need to release the remembrance or the emotional, mental landscape of the heartbreak in order to plant this new seed and have a new beginning with this partnership. And this is what I love about this, is that Pentacles are really showing up, representing the relationship and representing the connection. So that means that it's definitely something that can be grounded in the 3D, or that's tangible in the 3D, whether you are together or not, right? Whether you're in the same city, same state or not. There is a sense of, there's a possibility, there is a way for this to be tangible, this 10 of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. I mean, to have the 10 and the ace out is just, that's real. That's real, tangible connection, okay? So this is definitely something that's going to descend from the 5D into the 3D for you. What's the overall for give your relationship a chance? Yes, justice. Oh, I love that. Absolutely. This is the divine justice. This is justice. You or them giving the relationship a chance. The feminine energy being open to the connection, being open to the new beginning, and actually putting in the work and the effort. This is work and effort to get this pentacle, to bring this relationship into balance, to bring this connection into balance, okay? Yeah. So it's really the feminine energy in this dynamic, in the Capricorn energy, that has to release the sorrow, has to release the resistance to the masculine, okay, for this to actually happen and for justice to be brought about in balance, okay? Let's go ahead and look into the central energy for deception for Sagittarius, Pisces season. Yeah. That's the deception, is that this relationship or this connection has failed. So I'm definitely, yeah, I'm sorry guys. Maybe the bonus hopefully will be something that's not so divine counterparty, but I definitely feel that they're telling me it's both, okay? Both the feminine and the masculine, right? We have it even on both sides. At some point or on some level, feel as though they have either failed in this relationship, failed in this connection, or is done, and kind of like I'm getting this sense of the illusion of failure, right? With someone's wearing a false self mask in this relationship, and that self mask could be that, oh, I didn't do enough, or I did this wrong, or oh, I messed up, or oh, it's my fault. I feel like someone's taking on the blame for whatever's currently happening while you guys are in a separation together or on this journey, and there's a need to release that. There's a need to kind of get a new perspective on that if there's no right or wrong in this journey right now. I mean, let me take that back, because there's definitely journeys and connections, especially when it comes to divine counterparts, where, you know, folks are aware and they still choose free will over the connection. So right. So that's something to be said. But ultimately, no matter what's been done in the past, right, there's really no need to look at this situation as a failure, right? There's no need to walk around with the mask of failure on, right? Or feeling as though you have failed. Yeah, Three of Wands, virtue. So someone feels like they failed to either maintain the virtue in this connection. Yeah, this is very, very divine counterpart, twin flamey. Yeah, okay. All right. So again, I'm sorry for those who are not on that journey. The bonus reading, I'm going to try to maybe specifically channel for those who are not on this journey, okay, just to give you that insight and that intake and a little extra. But essentially what I'm getting is someone feels like didn't they failed at bringing virtue into this relationship, or they failed at maintaining the virtue of the relationship, right? The purity of the relationship, of the connection. Which, I mean, you know your situation better than any reader, okay? Just take what resonates. But just from what I'm feeling, it feels a little false self-masky, right? Like, it feels like someone is taking on the full responsibility for the morality of this connection, and that's not how this works, right? That's not a healthy place, or at least that's just not, it's deceptive. It's the illusion that it's all on someone's shoulders. Like, it's on both of you, which I think is really cool, that then in this dynamic where the masculine is a little bit hesitant and then here the feminine is a little hesitant, it shows, right, that both of you have to be authentic in the relationship. Both of you have to be authentic in the connection. It's on both of you to maintain the virtue. Okay, so just because maybe someone failed to do so, right, failed to invest properly in the virtue of the relationship, doesn't mean that there isn't value there, or that there isn't worth there, okay? Doesn't mean that there can't be an Ace of Pentacles or a Ten of Pentacles, right? So peace wanted to flip out. That's a Two of Swords. But I was not focusing. So let's see. What's the overall for deception for Sagittarius and Pisces season? Yeah. Truce. Both of you coming to a truce. The Four of Swords. Both of you, I feel that very strongly. Both of you coming to a truce within your own mind that it's nobody's fault. There's no need to blame. There's no need for one person to take on the whole. I really get that. Like, someone feels very morally responsible for whatever has happened. And someone needs to kind of release themselves for that, forgive themselves for that, okay? Any failures that have happened in the connection only bring about greater virtue, so long as you choose to see it that way, so long as you choose to transmute that energy in that way, so long as you are open, Princess of Cups, to receiving those failures, right, as just steps along the way to this virtue, right, as just practice, right, on really getting the swing and getting the hang of this connection. Twin flame journeys, divine counterpart journeys, deep soul connections, sacred unions are not easy to be in at all. And I think that both of you have to make peace in your mind and find truce. I love that the Two of Swords originally flipped out and now it's the Four of Swords, so it's double that confirmed. It's both of you, right? Both of you have to find that Two of Swords peace energy. Let me see if I can. Yep. Oh, it's at the bottom of the deck. Get out. Both of you have to find that peace in order to find a truce with each other in this relationship, okay? So the feminine has to forgive the masculine has to forgive the feminine, and you both have to agree that, yes, this is the Ten of Pentacles, this is what we want to manifest, we want to bring this together in the 3D, we want this Ace of Pentacles, we want justice for whatever we want justice for whatever sorrow. Wow, that's upsetting. Whatever sorrow we've both been through. Okay, so definitely I feel like it's the feminine energy who has to maybe let go of some heartbreak that the masculine energy might have caused while they were learning their lessons, right? Or while they were going through their evolution and spiritual changes or their growth period, okay? And then the masculine is needing to be receptive and open to this connection actually manifesting. Because I definitely feel like the masculine energy may be very, very comfortable in the fantasy of it, right? Because I feel like this is very much 5D. Like I said, this is your higher selves that are really intertwined right now. I don't feel like you're intertwined yet in the physical. Or if you are, there's a little bit of like fantasy around maybe it actually happened. Like it's almost like the fantasy of it happening is a little bit more fulfilling than actually putting in the work to make it happen, which is normal, I feel, in any type of kind of spiritual connection and soulmate relationship or divine counterpart, because the energy of those connections are so strong that it's almost like a safe zone to just kind of like, okay, we'll just keep this in the imagination, or we'll just keep this in our dreams, or we'll just keep this in the higher realms of ourselves rather than integrating it into our lower nature. But it is very possible, and I feel like Spirit wants this to be integrated. That's the justice, is that it actually gets integrated into the 3D, okay? That it actually happens and is tangible, okay? So peace and truce, right? So make peace with any failures, make peace with any wrongdoings, any mistakes that have happened in the relationship, okay? And find truce with each other, that you both are committed to cultivating this virtue. You're both waiting, not waiting in vain, or not waiting, around and not doing anything, but you're both balancing all that you have now in the moment and being appreciative of it, so that this 10 of Pentacles can come, so that it can actually manifest, okay? That's actually very, very beautiful. I love this reading, Sagittarians. This is really good. Really, really good. Pisces season, I think, has unveiled a lot for you, okay? We're going to go ahead and check in with the archangels and see who's here helping you this season and with this spread, okay? And then we will wrap. Thank you so much, archangels. Who's here? Take back your power, Archangel Raziel. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. You got the Magician, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Princess of Cups. Be open to taking back your power. Be open to using your God-given power and intention to manifest the blessings that you want in your life. Unbelievable. Absolutely beautiful. Then you got nurture, Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So exactly. There's some need for the divine feminine. So yeah, it's a divine counterpart situation. There's a need for the feminine energy to nurture her inner child, nurture their inner child a little bit more, right? Fix those sorrows, really look at that heartbreak and bring justice to themselves and saying, okay, I'm moving forward, right? But as you do that, that affects not only you, but it affects your spiritual counterpart. It affects the environment around you. Any other archangels here? Beautiful. Absolutely. Archangel Jeremiah. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges, overcoming difficulties, deception, right? Overcoming those. Yeah. So if someone, let's say whomever, right, in the relationship might have been wearing that false mask while they were going through their lessons, right? It's needing to overcome that the worst is behind you. The worst that it could possibly be between you in this dynamic is you're overcoming it. You're in the process of overcoming those challenges, okay? So continue on that path. Continue to take back your power. Continue to nurture yourself and overcome those difficulties, and this union, this connection will definitely manifest, okay? Absolutely beautiful reading, Sagittarians. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with your energy for this season. I do believe I will. Yep, I'll have that bonus video to you within the next couple of days, okay? Maybe we can get a different story. We'll see. I just go with the flow. But thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And if you are interested in a personal reading with me, go ahead and email me. Check the description box below, cuspofrosestarot@gmail.com, and we'll move from there, okay? I will see you in your bonus reading. Namaste.